So it's safe to say the start of my league's experience was great. We made good progress. Inferno Cape on day 2, full Bandos by day 3, our first raid by day 4, but since then I've not uploaded. And there's good reason for it, but more on that later into this video. We last left off at TOA. I started out with running a few low invo raids despite not being at my tier 8 relic yet, because I was simply so excited to start raiding so early into the league. After a few raids and not receiving any purples, I decided it was time to grind out my tier 8 relic, so I can come back, raid faster and more efficiently. Plus at tier 8 the drop multiplier goes up to 5x, which means rares are even more common.
I've been going for a minute, now I'm back with the jump off. Goons in the club, keep something jump off. Back up for the hive, let the pumps off. In the graveyard, this bitch gets jumped off. All we wanna do is party. Buy everybody at the bar Bacardi. Black Barbie dressed in Bulgari. I'm trying to leave in some brings for Barbie. Spread up, that's what the real mob do. Keep it gangsta, look for you.
I figured it would be a good idea to go to God Wars since there's a lot of gear upgrades to obtain and they're worth a lot of points.
Like a black panther movement. 7 foot of the 8 back to back, sitting on chromes.
Okay, we're 10 points away from our tier 8 relic, which means once we hit the flex emote, boom, there it is. We can now unlock our final relic. I feel like this is a simple decision for me. I'm locking in the Guardian, which means only one thing. And so after achieving tier 8, full infinity, Bandos and an ACB, I began grinding TOA. My plan was simply to get the shadow and walk out, but it wasn't that easy. You see, my first 10 raids were all white chests. I didn't see a purple despite it being about a 30% chance of receiving one. Dude, oh my, 10 expert and still no purple. Oh my god. Bro, where are my purples? What the hell? In fact, it wasn't until 15 expert KC that I received my very first purple chest. Please. Yes! Fang Ward Shadow, 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 Fang Ward Shadow. You know what? That's not awful. Ooh, that's a task as well. The progress was slow, but steady. Not too long after, we pulled a Fang, which massively helped our raiding experience. From this point on, I started doing 700 invocation solos to guarantee the purple chest at the end. Rolling the Shadow of Tumukun is a 1 in 24 whenever you open a purple chest. So in theory, it shouldn't take too long to get the Shadow when you're doing raids that literally guarantee a roll at it. But something rather interesting was happening. By 30 KC, I already had multiple dupes and everything, and it was starting to seed doubt in my mind. Could this be my fate? Raid after raid, dupe after dupe. By 70 expert KC, I had already acquired 40 purples, almost twice the drop rate of the shadow, and there was no sign of slowing down anytime soon.
Sometimes you win and baby, sometimes you lose. Sometimes a man has gotta make his move. Men on a mission can't be good or behave. Just take a jump back, baby, don't you get in the way. Men on a mission gotta do it or die. If men are hard and men are blowing on minds. Men on a mission figure out what to say. Don't even freaking try to listen or they'll freak out your brain.
Wow. Okay, that is the second item that we needed. We finally have everything but the shadow. So I'm actually not going to complain there. Okay? That's our first Missouri, chaps. We don't need any more. Just the shadow, please. After acquiring 62 purples, I ran literally only a couple of duos. We walk into the chest room. It's not my purple. And the guy goes and pulls the item. Bear in mind, this guy's not even a major. I'm over 60 purples into this grind. I've not seen a shadow, and the only one I've seen wasn't in my name. It's, this game is really testing me. To avoid burnout, in between raids, I would go and do other content such as fortifying my Missouri, leveling my combat stats, doing some skilling, and grinding out the odd task or two. But always in the corner of my mind, I knew the grind must continue. I need to acquire that shadow. And before we knew it, we were at purple chest 100. Purple 100. 100. When we started this grind, I did not think we would have to do 100 chests. And it's still not guaranteed. We still don't know how many more we have to do. Is it within chest 100? Please. Please show me that staff. Chest 100. I really like 101 just sounds horrible. Another light bearer. Oh man. I don't know how much longer I can go, seriously. 164 KC, wow. What you're looking at right now is a screenshot of my collection log after 100 purples at TOA. Look at the number of fangs, it is so criminal. Remember, this is a limited time game mode and I've already sunk over 100 hours at this prison chamber. So that concludes this video. Be sure to leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Hopefully you now understand why I haven't uploaded in a while. Be sure to subscribe to keep up to date. I'll see you in a few days and hopefully this time, the Shadow of Tombnican.